everybody! This is German Warrior. So, I'm sorry I haven't been around, at least for a vlog anyways, for quite a while now, actually. A lot of things have happened, and, I don't really know what I'm gonna title this vlog, or, in fact, I might even break up into two parts, because I've got quite a bit to talk about. But main purpose is kind of tell you what's been going on with me, and also kind of, I might say what I'm kind of planning on doing, but it's just more like an update, I guess. So, as you can see, it's gone to crap here as far as weather goes, and I am not going to rip around this corner. There is crap all over the road, everywhere now, so there is no room for really having fun on the corners anymore, because I don't want to hit a leaf or a patch of leaves or sticks or whatever the case may be. So the weather here has kind of gone to junk. It's wintertime. Still rideable. I guess it's better than being smacked in with snow. We get it once in a while, but we usually can ride pretty much year round, except for when it is exceptionally stormy outside. It's gotten to the point, I mean, I had all those, videos I put up, those 3 videos of the riding in the rain, which I do. I love to ride in the rain. However, riding in the rain is one thing. It's great fun. Riding in the cold is not so bad. It's doable, but being cold and wet at the same time just completely sucks. So I don't want to ride in those combined, really. I'll still do it. So once I get the bug, then nothing can really stop me. But anyway, so here's what's been going on. About a month ago, I think it's about a month. No, it's been like 3 weeks. For those of you who don't know, I have a CBR 600R Honda 2007 red one. So I guess I'll just do what I did. Long story short. Long story short, as I was coming home from a bike meet actually, and this is back in last week of October, and on the hill on the road I was on, it's completely straight. See it from pretty much a mile practically. And I was just heading home, and I wasn't being stupid. I wasn't speeding. I mean, I was going 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, but I don't really consider that speeding. I'm just going 5 over. In these roads, there's 2 little humps, little bumps. You can't see the other side of the road. So I was coming along, and it's a straight road, and I drive it all the time, so I wasn't really, I mean, I was alert, but I wasn't, in the twisties or anything like that, so I was just kind of cruising. Anyways, I came over the hump, bump, whatever you call it, and right when I crested over that hill, there was a huge rock in the road. Big old rock. Bigger than my hand. It was sizable. And it kind of went, oh my gosh, and I reacted, and I got my front tire clear, my back tire hit the rock, and the bike bucked me off, and I went one way, the bike went the other way. So I went sliding down the road, stayed in my lane. There's not really any cars around, but so I went sliding down the road at 55 miles per hour. That's why I started at. It might have been a little bit faster because when I hit the rock, I tried to grab one of the handlebars and hang on. And I think I might have whacked the throttle a little bit. I don't really know. I can't really remember. It was kind of a wild thing that happened. So that's why I came to a stop. I stopped sliding. I stood right back up again. Nothing broken. I had all my gear on, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But I had some road rash and that kind of stuff. So I stood right back up, and I was fine, and I was dazed, obviously, and so on and so forth. And I'll confuse that a little bit. As far as the bike goes, nearest I can figure is the bike was going straight, and when it bucked me, it went to the right, and the front tire hit the ditch on the right-hand side. As soon as the front tire hit the ditch, it started flipping, and it flipped so many times. And on the side of the road, there's actually some railroad tracks as well, so it had an incline hill. So it flipped a couple times, and then it impacted on the side of the railroad tracks. Not the actual tracks, but just the mound that built up onto it, the hill. And when it hit that, it didn't, no fireball, but it literally blew up because there was pieces of plastic that just flew everywhere. I mean, I didn't see it happen, but that's the biggest thing I can deduce. Because what was once a red bike is now just a bike. Looks like a Street Fighter. Like there's like 2 pieces of red plastic left on it. And the subframe there was no subframe at all. Gone. Completely demolished. The rear rim was completely bent inwards. I mean, everything was just destroyed. The only thing that seemed like it was okay was the motor seemed like it was okay, radiator maybe, the swing arm seemed like it was okay. Maybe the forks were straight, I don't know, I couldn't tell. The front tire had some damage to it as well. I mean, gauges were gone, everything was gone. The tank was half smashed in. I mean, this thing was destroyed. Total. Because it flipped twice. It actually hit the hill once, main hit, and then after that hit, it actually must have spun up again because there was 2 impact sites. So, now getting back to me, I stood back up and I called my relatives and they said, "Can you come pick me up?" And they got there and they said, "Well, you need to go to the ER." And I said, "I feel fine. I'm okay." I'm like, "No, you need to go." So I went and I just had some road rash. And the reason being for that is that I was wearing at the time my red Alpine Stars textile jacket, my helmet obviously, my Alpine Stars Dry Star gloves, which are really thin, and riding jeans and boots. And I had a backpack on too. Basically what I did is I flipped once and I basically just slid on my stomach the whole time, for the most part. So my left hand glove flew off somewhere halfway in the midst. I don't know how it happened, but it just flew off. So my left hand got pretty banged up. I had some pretty good lacerations there. My right hand, the glove stayed on, but the gloves I had were leather palms, and it was textile on the top. So the top of my right hand got skinned up, but my palm was fine. My arms and everything else were fine. Nothing in my arms, nothing in my back. The jacket slid up a little bit, so I got some little rash, not much, but a little bit on my stomach. That healed up pretty fast. What are you doing? Don't look at me like that, you weirdo. I didn't tell me you're the weirdo, I'm the weirdo. Okay, my jeans, I had Cortec Riding Jeans, whatever they are, I don't remember what the name is. They're Cortec jeans, they had Kevlar stitch panels. Blah, blah, blah. The left leg was fine. It had some scrapes on it, but the left leg was okay-ish. It did the job. The right leg, the knee panels separated from the thigh. Stitching did. And so when it separated, I got some rash on my knee and my upper thigh. Because it separated the knee, but it also just pretty much shredded the top of the thigh part. I mean, it looks like a mouse went through and shoot the snot out of it. So they did their job, but yeah, whatever. My boots were fine. I got a little scrape in my boot, but I had full-size boots on. They're Technic, and they saved my feet. I mean, nothing, no damage whatsoever in my feet. No bone problems. That's not true. It felt like it dislocated my shoulder a little bit, and when I got to the ER, I said, "My shoulder feels strange. It's not really working. It feels like it might be dislocated." And the nurse was like, "Well, let me see you lift it up a little bit." I'm like, "Okay." Oh! Okay, I'm fine now. It feels okay. I'm okay. It just set back into place. And I'm like, well, we'll x-ray you anyways. But, long story short, I'm okay. Nothing broken. So that's kind of the story in a nutshell. I had full insurance of the bike, and they cashed me out. They gave me full price of the bike. Got the cash now, and I was planning on, influence, I was planning on selling the CBR actually this summer, probably. Excuse me. Air dry. Um, Dry air, whatever it is. So the amount that I got cashed out from my insurance was actually a little more than I would have gotten the street value. So that worked out nicely, I guess. What did, I guess, so I kind of talked about the gear. I'll roll some pictures in here in this video, actually. This is kind of late to say this, because I'm probably already have rolled a bunch of pictures, I'm hoping to. Where am I going? I guess, so I already talked about the gear. So I guess what I want to say is just what did,